Hello and welcome to today's uh, tutorial and welcome to Science Place. Today we'll be discussing or we'll be talking about the VMIX live stream software. The VMIX is a very huge company and that has been existing for several years now, and they have produced quite some wonderful and amazing products. And This is one of them, their live streaming software. You can feel free to check out their website for more interesting packages and also for purchase and as well for for tutorials, several tutorials that they might cover, which we are as well covering up in this video. VMix comes with a 60 days free trial. For the first 60 days, there's a free trial for as many that want to learn. So if you want to dive deeper into learning VMix, you can as well take your computer and go to vmix.com and download the software. Once you download the software, use your email for the subscription, and afterwards, you will get automatic 60 days free trial with full packages. There's no limited edition, there's no limited package, there is no limited full license package. So if you are going for the 4K or 1920 over 180p, you have the full coverage of all the packages on VMix. So if you try the VMix and you want to advance, use it for have a 1 full year's license, you can as well just go ahead and subscribe and pay. It doesn't cost much. Just pay in your money and then you will have the full package. So today we'll go straight to the tutorial uh, to know more about VMix and the features and everything it entails. VMix is a wonderful software. It's used by several companies. For several companies, if you're into football, if you're into basketball, if you're into talk shows, podcasts, live streams, think about it. Or if you want to get connections into different, or bring a group of people together into one piece, VMix does the job. It's a nice and a very good software to use. There are other self streaming platforms such as OBS, Wirecast, and so on. But I can I've used VMix over the years, and I can tell you that it has been really amazing using such a wonderful platform for my live streaming. Actually, we do use this for in our church, where we live stream professionally, with professional cameras, professional team, and professional gadgets that we use. And VMix has been so outstanding with the for accomplishing this purpose. So let's dive deeper. Today we'll go straight to the point. What I'm going to do here is I'm going to show you several buttons that you will be using for this purpose. Several buttons, several features. We're going to just take them one after the other. There are other videos that will be coming up after this. So just stay tuned. This is the first video that we'll be making. And we believe that at the end of it, you're going to go with an understanding that you've learned a very good thing on VMix. You've learned a lot of VMix. As you can see, we added just a single free royalty footage here, and this is for the purpose of this tutorial, to show you several features that we can be able to do with VMix. So first button that we're going to dive into is the new button, and this new button here, as you can see, it tells a lot on what you want, especially the platform or what you want to do. If, for example, let me put it this way. My advice is that if you know you are getting into the training purposes and you know your PC or your laptop or your desktop computer has a low specifications, and this is the part where you select what you need. If you have a very huge gadget, I know that, for example, those that are into live streaming for big churches or big gatherings or mega churches, they have to stream. Most of them stream in 4K or thereabout. So they select according to what they want. But you, for tutorial, for this, well, for the purpose of clarity and the purpose of understanding, and purpose for those that does have low specifications of computer, I would suggest that you select the HD 120 over 720 p. As you can, as it's stated here, you can select it and then click OK. Once you click OK, everything just turns, and everything, you will notice that if, for example, you add an input, uh, a book or anything, just or a video, once you click on the new, everything just refreshes and just starts it again afresh all together. Everything starts all together. So everything just erase and begins anew, anew. So for this purpose, we just talked about the new, and the next button that we have here is the open. This open section, as you can see, we have several templates that are being stored here, where that are being stored here. The Sunday service, the Canada, and so on, evidence of prayer, and so on and so forth. Here, these are templates of VMIX. So if you have used the Word file, Microsoft Word file, you will notice that it has the open, and when you click on the open, it shows you all the list of your files, or it takes you directly to the folder where you want to select a particular Word file. So this is also the same thing as this. So if you have your templates and you want to go ahead and open them, you click on the open button, and then you will see the list, a drop down menu of all the list of templates that you've said. If peradventure you specified it on a specific folder, you can click on the open. You will notice that a pop-up just uh, shows here. This is telling us if we can save this particular uh, template that we've already created, or we can discard it, or we can cancel it. Um, what I would just do is, I would say, is to discard these changes, because I don't want to open. Nevertheless, it's still open. As you can see, it still opens the the templates, and this is how it looks like. The VMix template, this is how it looks like. So wherever you see this color, these VMix icons, you will notice that, you will understand that this is how the VMix preset looks like. If I click on this now, you will see all the presets from the previous uh, from the previous sessions will be displayed. But I don't want to go into that. We'll just focus on what we are here to do. Here is save. For example, I want to save this as a new template. For instance, new template. If I click on save, it saves this as a new template. If I click on open, you'll notice that it's now added to the list as new template. So this this uh, this um, platform has been saved as a new template. Or if I want to save it as another new template, if I click on save as, I can still resave it as another new template. Let me use a dummy variable here, and it's still saved, and I believe to see it's added here to the new section. Yes, and here this button actually, it saves a lot. I can remember a certain time when we were using a desktop and there was no UPS, and all of a sudden the electricity went off automatically, and the desktop had to shut down immediately. All the saved and all the inputted files with wearing save. What I just did was clicking after the electricity came back. What I just did was to click this last file. Once I clicked this last file, everything came back the same way it was without losing uh, any file. So one good and important thing with VMix is that it auto saves your presets automatically. So when in case you encounter such an urgent, you know, trip off of the electricity, or your computer automatically shut down just for no reason, you can retrieve your file instantly by clicking on the last button. So I believe you have understood this section of uh, the 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 VMix, and we'll go ahead to go to the middle section where we have the full screen, the quick play, the cut, and also the fade, the merge, and the cross-zoom. These are all, for example, these are all transitions. These are all transitions, As you know that here is this side pane is for the preview, and this is the output. This is the preview and this is the output. So you want to transition from the preview to the main output. The main output is what is going outside to the live stream. So just note that anything here is not going to the live stream. Just only the footage that is being shown here are automatically going to the live stream. That's why you need to be very, very careful. Whenever you're adding, don't be too quick to just click on the fade. Don't be too quick to just click on the cut, for example, or the cross zoom, because once you do that, automatically everything is going outside to your live stream. Everything is going outside, whether you like it or not. Here, for the purpose of using these transitions, I'm going to add one input here. What am I going to add? What am I going to add? The photos, pictures, or something. I'm looking for a dummy stuff that I can make use of. Um, yes. Uh, yes, I'm gonna use this one. I'm gonna use this one to showcase what I want to showcase. For example, you see, this is a preview, and once I click it, it automatically previews it. This is a preview, and this is a preview. And when I click on cut, you see, it automatically cuts it. And these are transition buttons you have here. When I click on fade, you see the way it is fades in. And when I click on merge, it merges the video and the images together. When I click on cross zoom, you see how it cross zoomed in as the this, and also this plays a very important role. I'm going to explain it later on for each and every one of us to understand. And this also I also like this feature here that shows you how you could, you know, slide in to the transitions. Slide in. This plays also a very important role as well when you're using the VMix. Yes. So here we have the post input, we have the basic, and we have the general settings for the for so what I'm doing is just showing you, going through quickly all the basics, immediate basics of UVMix. At the later on, we'll discuss each functions one after the other. So we have the settings. This is where the output, the options, the performance, the decoders, especially when you're using an, a device. For example, you're using a decoder. For you see, we have the MOV, the web, and the TS and the MP4. So we have the recordings, the external output. We have the audio. We have the audio outputs. You see, we have several audio outputs here. We have the web controller. This is for the web. If you, in case you want to control the vMix via the web interface. We have the tally lines, shortcuts, activators, scripting. You all know what's yes, this is it actually. So let's go back. Here we have the add input. The add input, this is where we add the videos, we add the DVDs, we add the list. We can add the camera from this section. You want to add your camera into the VMIX. You want to add the NDI input. We want to add the SRT image, video delays, image, photos, PowerPoints, color. You want to add your audio and audio input. This audio is for MP3 and you want to add your audio input. You want to add the title. This I title T for lower text and so on and so on. You also want to add the virtual sets, the web browser, and also this is where you add your guest. You want to add this, so it's quite easy. So I'm showing us a brief look around on what you can do with VMix. Here you can as well record. The recording aspect is so important. The external is also for shooting. This external has been so helpful, especially when you have um, when you want to you're integrating either Zoom or Skype or a third party application to use with VMix. And this is where you go live, you're able to stream live to your YouTube. And this is a multi-coder, the playlist, and these are the overlay where you do your overlay settings. I believe this this overview has been very helpful to you. Watch out for the next part two of this video. I hope you